true that this place is haunted? Is it true that this place is haunted?
To the core.
To the core?
Pretty haunted, you know. I've seen some weird stuff happen, but yeah, I think it's pretty haunted.
Wait, what's the craziest thing you've seen? What is she hiding?
Want to spend more time tailoring every trainer? Shopify's tools help you build your brand.
Here's our room. What? Dude, it was like the nicest hotel room in the place, bro. This room looks super nice. They gave the boys a suite. I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of the best hotel rooms I've ever been in. No signs of ghosts so far, but we haven't really explored yet or even told you guys the full background of what's gone down in this hotel. The Don Cesar was built in 1928.
That was a pretty good fall.
And the reason for its construction was to be a memorial for his long-lost lover, Lucinda. It ran smoothly up until 1940 when out of nowhere, Mr. Rowe died of a freak heart attack in this very lobby. Ever since his death, there have been reports from both the hotel staff and guests seeing a man dressed in a white suit with a Panama hat, oftentimes accompanied by a raven-haired woman thought to be Mr. Rowe and Lucinda's ghosts. A great number of these sightings have been reported to be on the 5th floor, where Mr. Rowe used to reside when he was still alive, and some say he still resides there to this day. But notice how the lady at the front desk said that they renovated that 5th floor completely and turned it into banquet rooms. Why the 5th floor? Why not the 4th floor or the 6th? Why, of all the floors, did they decide to wreck that one, renovate it completely, and change it into a banquet hall? We're gonna find out. And of all the rooms they could have given us, they gave us one on the 4th floor, only one floor below where Mr. Rowe himself used to reside. And we are also joined by our good friend, DJ Fabuloso. This dude is so terrified of anything haunted, anything relating to ghosts, he doesn't want to be here, to say the least. This dude doesn't even want to talk. Yo, we're not even kidding. He did not want to come tonight. But we said, bud, you're part of IBP now. You can't just back out.
Let's just get this over with.
Floor 5. Either way. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this was definitely renovated. Locked. This is locked. That's probably the banquet room she was talking about, though. We tried to find an entrance, but all of them were locked until we stumbled upon this one. So what is this room right here? Look at there. Oh, this part looks a little bit older. This is the back windows, bro. This door's cracked open. So far, no sign of anything paranormal, but it is a little bit eerie. But we're gonna explore more and more of this place. A lot of this hotel is off limits, but it's not gonna be off limits for us. Yo, over there. That door's moved. Yo, we just heard the door that leads to the kitchen make a rattling sound. Let's go investigate. Investigate this kitchen. Why are there so many locks on just another empty room. It's a lot of empty room, boys. I mean, what do you expect? We're in a hotel. Most of the reports of paranormal activity and sounds were heard on the 5th floor, so we decided to post up and listen to see if we could hear anything. For 20 minutes we sat there and heard absolutely nothing. You heard that? Bro, I have goosebumps all over me right now, bro. It wasn't a knock. You heard that? It was like a grunting, growling. It sounded like it was from over there, down that hole. Yo, we were not expecting to hear anything. We were actually like roasting, like talking about how we didn't hear anything. Bro, I'm not even kidding. You heard that? Bro, did you hear that? Yes. Huh? I'm not even kidding. We were sitting there trying to listen for something, anything, a knock, anything. We didn't hear nothing. And then we were about to stop the recording, and just then, we heard a sound from down this strange, old-looking hall. And then we heard it again, and then we heard another noise. Play it back. It was like a... It sounded like a ghost from like a movie, bro. Yeah. It did not sound like anything a human would make. This hall does not feel like the rest. Is this the side that wasn't renovated? Because it feels older. I believe so. This is so weird. The kitchen is right here, and if you take a look inside...
Opera GX is the best browser in the entire world. I've said that a million times now. I made the switch from Chrome to Opera a few years...
When did Pump come back? What?
Surprise, mother...
Dude, Wire is a fake Pump. The shotgun functions nothing like... It's basically a buffed combat shotgun. But saying spaz equals free impressions. Chat, was the Pump shotgun good? I'm like completely betting. Wait, I don't remember. Wait, chat, is it in the game? Wait, no, chat, is it in creative? Is it in creative? Like, can I practice it in creative? The max is 160. Go to the living room, bro. Tanya? Max, bro. Why is it so hot, chat? Is it because the Earth is close, or Dallas is closer to the equator? Because of the, it's like 106 here, chat. Yeah, warming. I don't know, some science, dog. It's booming? Yeah, ain't go down to me, bro. Cause I need to get all cool, all sweaty and shit, you know? Yeah? That would look, if we could like design it, that would be kinda sick. It's up to you, bro. Nah, I mean, I just want a protein shake and I'm good. Bro, I'm good, bro. Just a protein shake, man. Alright, bro. It's 105, dude. It is after this, and 106. Nah, I mean, I just want a protein shake and I'm good. Bro, I'm good, bro. Just a protein shake, bro. I don't know how you can possibly angle an air conditioner, bro. Alright, bro. Wait, chat, how much is it in Dallas right now? 106? I saw somewhere at 106. No way it's that hot. Let me actually look what it is. No way it's 107. Let me pull my phone. Yeah, it's 100. Like, we have issues. Like, this is concerning, dude. Like, it's 100 degrees at 5:30 p.m. I feel like we're gonna explode. It's 105 in Arizona. Oh, Arizona, Phoenix. Phoenix, Arizona. Wait, is Phoenix? Alright, no much about it. It is, guys. I don't know. I don't wanna say something and then, you know what I'm saying? That's normal Texas? Oh, I know. But like, this is my first summer here. And crazy how to think that Saudi Arabia, chat, it's 15 degrees hotter than this. That's psycho. I don't know how they live. How do y'all live? Wait, whatever it's called. Sure, bro. Wait, are the players in the cash feed today, chat, or is that just bait? They are, but I seen something where it said it was vaulted. So I'm confused. It's gonna be way worse. Yeah, in dog, no dog. It's gonna be so bad, but like, it'll be fun. How much you weigh? I weigh 215. I'm kidding. I'm not Yoxic. I weigh 150. 154. Yoxic, how much you weigh, bro? Bro, I'm violating. No, bro. You know what, bro? He deserves to get violated, bro. The amount of shit that he puts me through, dog. Oh my god. All the setup cancelizations. You're not 6'4". You are not 6'4". Yo, Yox, if I ordered you a camera, would you hop in my stream with a camera? Oh, bro. Kelly wanted it, bro, because hers broke, so I gave it to her when I went home. I know I forgot. It's all good. I know. I'll get it back.
This planet's our only home. But we're not treating it that way. Greenwashing speeches and pledges are simply not enough.
I'm here in China in the Shaolin Man Temple, and for the next 7 days I'm going through one of the hardest trainings in the entire world.
So the Shaolin Man was the one to be and pass Shaolin Man uniform.
After I dressed up, the Shaolin Master called all the students to line up and he welcomed us to the team. He also explained that the next days will be mentally and physically exhausting.
No pain, no gain, no kung fu.
We started the training with a standing meditation by the gate, and after that we had a Shaolin exercise.
All of them, they know the moves because they've been here for months, but I don't know them.
It was a bit embarrassing that I was the only one that didn't know the moves. And I think I was the weakest person there. But I am determined to slowly improve and catch up to my teammates. On our way to eat food, I had a chance to become friends with a special young guy that his family kicked him out of the house and he is living on the temple now.
It's time for breakfast. When in the line to eat food, they only have vegan food.
So surely this would be easy.
Just a fellow man on the hunt for sperm.
It would not be easy.
I've just bought some caviar at the shops. This was an idea that I kind of had as I was walking home.
Where's the caviar? Hello. Do you mean caviar?
This one?
Yeah, can we get some of that, please?
There's kind of like a series on YouTube. Well, people make videos in which they hatch eggs from the supermarket. You know, a lot of quails have been hatched. Why has no one ever done it with caviar? They're fish eggs. Surely, bit of biology, you're gonna have yourself a fish. What I remember from school, fish squirt lots of eggs, squirt lots of sperm, mixy in the river, in the pond, then you have lots of little baby fish. So I think that's the plan. I've done no other research other than that. For me, this is like when you open a new tube of tennis balls. Oh, baby! Look at all that beautiful caviar. It does smell quite fishy. I do like it, I promise. The biggest problem that I have is that currently these are unfertilized. I need to fertilize them. So, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, I need to find some fish jizz.
Now, I initially attempted to source some of this fish semen at the supermarket. Do you have any fish sperm as well? That didn't go well. So I put on my researching hat and discovered that fish sperm, also known as milt, was actually a delicacy in some countries.
In the course of the last 25 minutes, I've become an expert in all things jizz. What they have found out is what fish sperm tastes like. There's a slight sweetness, just the faintest hit of its oceanic roots. Gobble, gobble, gobble. There's some good news and some bad news. The good news is, I think it's possible to do this. The bad news is, I've had trouble with trying to find the actual sperm. Hiya, I'm just calling, do you happen to have any milk?
Milk? Hello?
It's fish sperm.
No, sorry, I don't have that.
Okay. Do you want to check in the back?
I think you can get it frozen.
Right.
I was trying to get it.
Are you interested in it as well?
And I couldn't do it.
God, it's no one can get it these days. Alright, well thank you so much for your help.
Yeah, no worries.
He was a charming chap, just a fellow man on the hunt for sperm. I thought the hatching process was going to be difficult. Obviously, it's trying to find sperm is the hard bit.
I continued my search over the next few weeks, and after a while, one thing became clear. If I was to find the best of the best milt, I would need to go directly to the source.
I have a slightly larger question, which is how do you get the milt? Do I need to pleasure a fish?
Well, this is the person that will be answering that question. Meet Simon.
Hello. Nice to meet you. How you doing?
A fish farmer and our sperm provider for the day. And as it turns out, the answer to the question is yes. I would be extracting the semen myself. But I wasn't so sure about all of this protective clothing.
Look at that. Now that is a look.
This is a guy who knows a thing or two about eggs.
Slide it on there.
So Simon showed me to his stock of male specimens to choose from.
Hello, boys. This is fresh stuff we're getting.
Yeah, I wasn't going to give you a syringe of something that it could have been yogurt. You wouldn't have known any better, would it?
Now remember, this was several months before my glow up as a competitive bodybuilder. So around these manly fish farmers, I still had to pretend to be slightly more masculine than I actually was.
Come on, lad.
So at this time of the year, Max, they're obviously very charged up. It's no different to you being 18 and going out for a pint or two with your mates.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
But eventually the moment arrived.
So, are we going to squeeze the sperm out of him?
it's exactly what you are going to do.
I wasn't sure about this, but if I was to have my fish, I needed to do the business.
I've got to work for it.
You've got to work for it.
I like the fact as well that I'm wearing a posh twat signet ring whilst I get the sperm from a carp.
And I've actually restocked the Posh Twat rings on the Silly Company website. So, you know, go on. If you want to be posh like me, go grab one.
Name on there. He's got 2 testes running right along the leg of his body. It would be like you having a pair of gonads that you need a massive wheelbarrow to carry around. Because
sounds about right.
Theirs just goes
Yeah.
down the flanks. A little tiny bit,
A little bit there. There we go.
Okay, so that's him done.
Well done, buddy.
And just like that, I had some fresh fishy life juice that would hopefully be enough to fertilise my caviar.
That's the extent.
We've created the best currency the world has ever known. Okay, big O.
Like most Saturday nights, I arrived home with some sperm, and based on Simon's advice, it went straight into the fridge.
As long as you keep it cool, that'll probably be viable for 48 hours.
But of course I had to warn housemate Will.
Well, you know, if it's fish sperm, it's going to go in the fridge. Do not touch it.
I'll try my hardest.
It's not mayo. What is it? Yeah, thank you. Do I put up the cheese shell?
The next step, the fertilisation. But before then, a short lesson in fish biology. The more aquatically inclined members of you in the Fosh Pit may have noticed that the original caviar that I purchased was from a sturgeon.
Which one?
Ideally, a sturgeon.
But the daddy sauce that now resided in my fridge was from a carp.
Can you buy carp caviar?
By this point of the day, I've seen quite a lot of carp caviar.
So not only did I have to source some carp caviar, I had to splurge on some of the pricier stuff, the more organic bits. As according to Simon, cheaper, more processed varieties wouldn't work.
So like some good eggs.
And even then, he didn't really fancy my chances.
A big carp might produce 1 million eggs, and not a single fish survives the week.
So it's quite unlikely to hatch fish from caviar.
You could be the man.
Okay.
But we're all about silly optimism here on the channel, so I just kind of went for it anyway.
Now for the sperm, I think it's literally just as simple as squirting it in. I've put quite a lot of eggs in there. That'll be fine.
But despite my outward confidence, I wasn't so sure. But hey-ho, I put my budding babies out on the windowsill, as I'd been advised.
They get little 2 black dots, which are the little eyes of the fish, apparently. So I'm going to leave them here. And hopefully, we get life. I'm not that confident.
After 2 days of waiting, nothing.
So, it's not looking good.
I tried my best, but to no avail.
Not much is happening.
Despite following Simon's instructions to a T.
If you put 50 in there, and you keep that on your windowsill, there's every chance they'll hatch. And then you'll feel really guilty if they don't.
Yeah, what happens if they don't?
I'm going to try this once more, but I've hardly got any sperm left. I've literally got, that is how much sperm I have. I think the direct sunlight was a bad idea. I might have inadvertently cooked my eggs. Put a tiny amount of eggs in. Wonderful. Mix. Mix. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I've just got back from a night out. I'm a bit drunk, but it doesn't matter. And we have life.
Look at them! We have life! The eggs had successfully fertilized and we had some fry, newly hatched fish.
When they first hatch their fry, they are literally that big.
But this was only the beginning. Over the following days, I tended to the fry like a protective mother.
Let's check on the fish.
I could see them attempting to break free of their eggy cages until one emerged as the strongest of the bunch.
Our fry has grown into that little guy.
I would call him Max Fish.
Feed him with this, which is essentially just like tiny bits of plankton. Can't see, but I literally just saw him eat one. It's absolutely tiny.
But he was a hungry little lad, and these things grow fast.
In the right environment, with lots of food, they grow very, very quick.
And as the months passed and other videos were made, little Max Fish outgrew his Tupperware container.
Look at him! He's so big now!
Until finally, he needed a real upgrade.
Our little friend has been living in this box, but I felt a bit bad, so I got him a new home. Look at that! Oh, bless him.
But I couldn't forget the real reason why I was doing all of this.
Big day today. And I'm not my usual silly jovial self, because tomorrow I'm setting Max Fish free in the wild. I've had him in the flat for a number of months and he's thrived. But now it's time to set him free, let him go. This has been a long video.
After months of preparation, studying, feeding and rearing, it was time to give back to the world, from which I had taken away.
Actually, I feel quite emotional about it.
See you later, buddy.
Say your goodbyes. Time to say goodbye. In you get. Well, I think he knows what's going on. Come on, old pal. Good man. Ah. There you go. I remember when you were just a mere egg. Come on, give me a cuddle. Give me a cuddle. Good boy.
And it was time for Max Fish to live out the rest of his days in a friend's pond.
Come on. In you get. Go and be free.
We have been trying to prove that aliens are real for the last 200 years at least. We've seen videos.
Okay, where is this on your property?
We've seen news reports.
And rumors that the government had aircraft of non-human origin. This report is the first evidence it might be true.
Articles, more and more every single year.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and it's looking at us, and it's still there.
But we might have just got the most mind-blowing evidence in the history of aliens. In this video, I will be going over everything that has been happening in the last month in connection to aliens possibly coming to our planet. A handful of new evidence has come out recently, and you're going to hear it all right now, starting with Angel's story. The day is May 1st, 11:30 p.m. A man named Angel and his brother are fixing a truck in their backyard in Las Vegas when they suddenly hear a strange noise coming from the sky. When they finally look up, they see a bright blue light flying across the sky, hurtling towards Earth. We have an officer's body cam catching the visual, and a neighbor's Ring camera that captures the audio. And this is the terrifying result of putting the two together. Angel then hears a weird noise in a specific area in his backyard. When he goes to look into that area, Angel claims that it was all blurry. Not his vision was completely fine, but the area that he was looking at looked like it was blurry, almost like when somebody blurs something out in a video. He then hears thousands of footsteps all around him in his backyard, but there's nobody. After a few seconds, the blurriness was gone, and Angel was able to look in the corner of his backyard where he sees an 8 to 10 foot tall creature. At this point, after hearing all the noise and the screaming, his dad was also in the backyard, and and saw the same exact thing. They describe it as a tall, lengthy creature, grayish greenish color, with weird looking feet, big face, big mouth, big eyes. They can hear its loud breathing, almost sounding like a growl, and they can clearly see its stomach moving. This is the video they captured.
Notice how the family is fully armed. He has a gun in his hand, ready to shoot. That is how scared they are. He literally just said, oh my god, it has giant eyes and a big mouth.
Now, like me, you probably didn't see anything in this video. Apparently, there are 2 aliens hidden behind the second forklift. I have to tell you, I watched this video for about 30 minutes straight. Rewind the second forklift. I have to tell you, I watched this video for about 30 minutes straight. Rewinding, fast forwarding, saving the video, trying to zoom in as much as I can, and nothing. But then I found the TikTok account that had outlined the alien and showed a more clear picture of it by changing the colors of the video. That might help you out a little bit. So Angel instantly calls the police. Here's the phone call.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually we're terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes. Like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
The Las Vegas Police Department, we're going to call an intervention crisis team. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much somebody that deals with somebody in a mental breakdown or a mental crisis. They thought this guy was having some sort of mental breakdown, but as the phone call went deeper and deeper, the operator realized it was actually a serious matter. So they sent 2 officers to go and investigate this. As the cops are on the way, Angel and his family are bunkered down in their living room. They claim to hear a bunch of footsteps outside on the lawn, and even weirder, footsteps on their roof of their house. They say they hear weird noises like people were humming to each other. By the time the officers show up, everything sort of died down. The officers went to investigate the backyard, but couldn't show it due to privacy reasons. But they end up finding this. This could be man-made, could be alien-made, we don't know. They end up finding this. This could be man-made, could be alien-made, we don't know. But listen to this. Homeland Security ends up putting cameras all around Angel's house, on his backyard, his front yard, everywhere. This is even weirder. Angel claims that he sees people in black government-issued SUVs wearing suits and sunglasses driving by his house. Angel made all these claims 4 to 5 days after the incident, but after that, Angel rarely was seen in public. Nobody was able to get a hold of Angel. News teams would schedule interviews with him. He would agree. Then they would show up to his house, nobody would answer the door, and nobody would come outside. The cars are all there, but the lights are all off, the blinds are closed, and nobody answers the door.
I returned to the Las Vegas home to try to find out more. No one responded when I knocked on the door.
There was one instance where a reporter named Doug actually got this guy to come outside and talk to him, but it was the weirdest encounter ever. It was all on video, it was on YouTube, but it got removed. Now, I don't know the exact reason why it got removed, but after I tell you what happened in this video, you can make the claim for yourself. I remember it perfectly, and if you saw the video, you know this too. The man walked up to Angel, and Angel just seemed all over the place, visibly nervous. They sit down outside of the house, and Angel keeps telling this guy, I don't want to talk about it, I'm not allowed to talk about it, whatever.
Is that basically what happened that night?
That's what happened, I don't want to talk too much about it, but something,
We can talk in private if you want. On the phone. I know you guys, but I can talk to you in private.
Did somebody tell you nothing?
They told me not to say.
They told you not to say anything? Was that recently, or was that like after this thing happened?
Recently, a couple of days.
Angel gets a phone call. This phone call was anything but ordinary. It was a woman on the phone telling Angel, do not say a word to that man. What is his license plate? Tell us his license plate.
Angel.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you get his plate? His license plate?
Bro, if I was him, I would have been long gone from that house. I would have told Angel, don't tell me nothing. I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't know who's on that phone. I don't want to be tracked down by no aliens, no FBI that are going to erase my memory. Men in Black type stuff, I don't want to know. The interviewer got some stuff out of Angel, nothing that we haven't heard before, and then he leaves. But it's so obvious that there are people trying to silence Angel from telling his story. So that's what happened just a few weeks ago in Las Vegas. I went out of my way to try to contact Angel several times. I emailed him, commented on his TikTok, commented on his YouTube. I tried everything, but nothing. I hope that one day he can come out and safely talk to me, because I really wanted to hire a professional sketch artist to draw a picture of what Angel describes the aliens to look like. Anyways, not even a week later, some super weird stuff came out about aliens from the Pentagon. An Air Force veteran and former member of the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency says that the government has a secret UFO retrieval program and have a UFO in its possession.
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
Bro, think about that. Let that sink in. This man's name is David Grush. And before you think that this is just some janitor that worked at the White House or something, he is known as one of the most trusted officials in the U.S. Defense Intelligence Establishment.
You are one of the most trusted former intelligence officials in the U.S. Defense and Intelligence Establishment.
Yes, I was.
You were trusted with the most intimate secrets.
Yes.
Pretty much, this man works closely with top secret stuff. He is trusted, not a liar. He's not getting money or fame out of this. He's doing it to tell the public what's really going on. He tells us that we literally have a spacecraft from a different species. Now, I know that when you think about species, you think of different lizards and bugs. Guys, we're talking about human species. Like, we are humans, a different world of humans made an aircraft, and we have possession of it. It crashed here on Earth, bro. What the? Guys, just look at this bone-chilling clip.
You are saying to the human race, for the first time, an official intelligence representative at a high level from the US government is saying publicly, we are not alone.
We're definitely not alone. Absolutely, the data points empirically that we're not alone. Yeah.
This one's even weirder.
Do we have bodies? Do we have species of
Well, naturally, when you recover something that's either landed or crashed, sometimes you encounter dead pilots. And believe it or not, as fantastical as that sounds, it's true.
Then the Pentagon even comes out and says we are investigating this whole scenario. Now, even weirder, 2 weeks ago, the Pentagon releases footage of a potential UFO. A Navy pilot flying a jet sees a super weird spherical object outside of his window. He takes out his phone and gets a video of this. It shows a spherical object whizzing by the pilot at speeds that he says are impossible to get to. They hold a congressional hearing for this video, and they are frantic about it. Like, they're going crazy about this video. The government literally claims that aliens are real. Guys, this is like absolutely terrifying stuff. Because in my Ouija board series, I literally said it could be aliens that we are messing with.
That was us realizing that we had something crazy here. Like, yo, we have this board. We're in contact with another force, like with a whole other world, like another universe, something that humans don't know much about. and it's like we are in direct contact with it.
And all this like weird haunted stuff that a lot of us have encountered could, and I'm saying possibly could, be aliens. I know that sounds stupid, but just think about it. They're out there. They're smart. They're able to get to our Earth. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there are like, nope, I don't believe this. If the president doesn't come out and say aliens are real, then I don't care. Don't believe it. There's no 4K HD videos of an alien walking in someone's backyard. I don't believe it. But you got to think about it this way. Let's just say that the government knew for a fact that aliens were 100% real. Let's say they had an alien body locked up in a top secret bunker that only a select few people know about. Do you really think they would disclose that information to the public? No, they would never do that. Can you imagine the worldwide panic? Think about all the crimes that would be committed by people that think that the world is literally going to be over. They have nothing to lose. Imagine what would happen to grocery stores, hospitals, gun stores. It would literally be like a zombie apocalypse. Everybody would be trying to stock up their safe houses and get ready for what's really cool. Other people out there are like, people out there are not like us. We see aliens as, whoa, that's really cool. Other people out there are like, aliens are coming to take over our Earth. Like, we gotta save our families and we gotta fight and blah, blah, blah. Like, everybody thinks in a different way. And the higher ups, the people with authority, know that. They would never risk worldwide panic by saying something like that. Now, if you guys ask me personally, are aliens real? I'm going to tell you 100,000% in my head, without a doubt, aliens are 1,000% real. Whether they're near our planet or not, there's 100% aliens out there, in my opinion. We're talking about a universe that is so big that we can't even imagine the size because we've never seen anything like it, not even a drawing or anything. That is just absolutely insane. Think about that. You cannot even imagine how big our universe is because we've never thought of anything like that. Some of the smartest people on Earth, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Stephen Hawking, and a bunch of other geniuses claim that aliens are real because of the specific fact that there are over 50 billion Earth-like planets in the Milky Way galaxy. And if you think that's a lot, they say that there are over 100 quintillion Earth-like planets in our whole galaxy. I'm not a freaking astronomologist or whatever the heck it is, but if I were to tell you the odds of another human race is so, like, it's hard to believe that there isn't. You know what else is scary? Neil deGrasse Tyson said that it's a possibility that aliens have flown past Earth, observed us, and deemed us to be too stupid to even interact with us. I don't know where they get these ideas from or how accurate they are, but just the thought of that is terrifying. The thought of another race, aliens looking at us and just watching us is
This summer, history's greatest hero returns, and his final adventure will be...
Welcome to Treasure Hunting Battle. Dudes split up across the country to look for different types of crystals. May the best treasure win.
Oh, it's purple.
Oh, let's go.
This is so sick.